All right, so I've been getting a lot of comments, people asking me how much I pay myself every week. So I'll get straight to it, but before I tell you exactly what I make per week, just keep in mind afterwards, after I tell you, I'm gonna explain how I live on this amount and why I choose to pay myself this amount, okay? After you hear the amount, if you wanna stick around and learn more about why I choose to do things that way and why I recommend others also kind of live below their means. I pay myself $500 per week or $26,000 per year from the Subway store. Very little, right? Probably extremely low compared to what a lot of people would assume. How do I do that, right? How can I live on $500 per week? So first off, I have zero debt on that business. My own personal debt is zero except for this car. I had to go get a car because my last one, the engine blew up. I could pay cash for this if I wanted to. It's better to let the money sit in the market and out earn compared to the interest that I'm paying on this car. It's a better financial move. So we just make the payments. One of the big things that also has helped me be able to live on a lower amount, we live on a very tight budget. We abide by this budget no matter what, me and my family. And I think that's very important for everybody that's looking to get into business or any business at all. Try to always live on less than you make. Live on as little as possible. I use an app to help me track everything. It's called Monarch. There's a link in the description if you're interested. If not, ignore that. Everybody should have a budget. If you use the app or if you use paper, whatever you do, get on one. And then we also live in a lower cost of living state. So I'm in Alabama and the cost to live here is much cheaper compared to up north or the far west. Everything's super affordable here by comparison. Inflation has hit us too, just like anywhere else. Still, the cost of living is lower. If you want an example, just find like a rural place here in Alabama and look up the rent rates that you can find online. You'd probably be quite surprised what you can get. And then the rest of the money that we have after paying myself and living on that, we invest it. Why am I doing it this way? Basically, I'm looking to grow aggressively and keep business debt at zero or to a minimum for future endeavors. So I can't really decide if I want to invest in a small town and grow it and bring businesses to them. For example, that might be where I'm at now. There's like a burger joint and there's me, not much else. So if I brought in like a Little Caesars there, I already know it would do amazing. There's more than enough people to support it. There's no other pizza place nearby that's going to be good. Like there's some Hunt's Brother Pizza, like at a gas station, something like that. Anything else is like over 30 minutes or more drive away to get pizza, a good one. I just know that a pizza place would do amazing. So that's one example. And I think that would also, I'm not really doing it for YouTube, but it would make for an interesting content for the channel as well. Seeing me not just grow from Subway to second Subway and whatnot, but to grow businesses in a small town and other small towns and rural places and bring stuff they need to them and have a variety of incomes from doing that. That'd be kind of interesting to see. Very possible. But most people don't have the financial discipline to do what I'm doing. There's going to be a lot of people bash me in the comments, and I've already had a ton of just people leaving negative comments and about Subway in general. A lot of people don't have what it takes to live on such low amount of money. They're very impulsive or just don't budget well, and I've seen this in people that are around me. I've never really understood it because I've always been very good with finances and just financially literate. I don't really know what to attribute that to, but I think it's a very important skill. You need one. Even if you're not going to run a business, you need one. As far as my pay, that $500 a week. So I do have taxes taken out of that as well. I have a LLC, that's an S corporation, so I get paid from that S corp, $500 a week salary, and then after taxes it ends up being like $450. But that's it. Let me know. You're probably maybe a little shocked about the amount. I know it's extremely low, so I'm curious how these comments are going to go about the amount that I pay myself from Subway. In my income reports in December, when the store profited $2,000, that was $4,000 if you count my pay. Then before that, when the store profited $8,000, it was really $10,000 after my pay, etc., etc. And you can just keep that in mind going forward, or maybe I'll bring it up when I do future income reports to say, hey, personal pay was $2K or whatever it was if there was a fifth week, and then this is the remaining profit. I left it out of the initial income report because I didn't think it was really going to be that important, but a lot of people really wanted to know. Sorry if I let you down. It's not millions of dollars per month. That's the realistic view of what I pay myself. We live frugally and on a tight budget to make this work because we want to grow multiple businesses and scale. And we can't do that if we're spending all the profit, right? So anyway, till the next one. See ya.